Let's dive into the world of K-pop based on various themes.
Yes, this is a segment where we present you with songs, music videos, idol stars, and much, much more based on a special theme. It's time for
My Top 6! Hey Monica, how was your week?
It was great, and I spent hours trying to figure out how I could win against you on My Top 6.
Well, this week's topic was suggested by one of our Pause family members, so I put extra time and effort into compiling my list so I won't be easily beaten. Well, why don't we unveil the topic for today's first?
Sure. The topic for this week's My Top 6 is the best idol group leaders.
Yes, leaders of idol groups have a lot of responsibility. They have to be charismatic, they have to make sacrifices for the groups, and they have to set a good example for the other members.
Of course, I understand. Well, let me show you my list of top idol group leaders who put their groups before themselves. The first person on my list is Seungkyu of Infinite.
Usually the leaders of idol groups are the eldest members. Seungkyu is also the eldest member of the group, but he's also talented in multiple areas, so he deserves to be the leader regardless of his age.
True, he's definitely multi-talented. Eddie, what do you think is the best aspect of Infinite?
Their in-sync group dance moves?
True, I'm sure they are all amazing dancers, but they wouldn't be able to dance perfectly in sync if they didn't have great teamwork. And if they didn't have a great leader, they wouldn't have such strong teamwork.
I agree 100%. And you know how Seungkyu seems very charismatic on stage, but he seems completely different in real life.
Right, the other members join forces to torment and tease Seungkyu.
So maybe he isn't very charismatic or stern after all.
No, that's why he's such a great leader. He's sacrificing himself to bring the other members together.
So Seungkyu is deliberately letting the other members do that so that they could bond over their shared love of teasing him. All right, now, who's next on your list?
It's none other than Jihyo of Twice.
All this time I thought the leader of Twice was the eldest member, Nayeon.
There's a reason Jihyo who got to be the leader even though she's younger than Nayeon.
Oh, well, what's the reason?
Compared to the other members who trained for 4 to 6 years, Jihyo received training for 10 years. So she was at the top when it came to seniority.
Wow, she trained for 10 years. That girl has patience.
Right. I think being a trainee for such a long time helped her build good character. There was a time when the members of Twice were ranked based on a genuineness, diligence, and humility, and she was ranked number 1.
Well, the idol group leaders I chose also have those virtues.
Oh, can't wait to find out what they are.
Okay, and this is my list. The first leader on my list is G-Dragon of Big Bang.
Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang.
You mentioned that Jihyo received training for 10 years, right? Well, G-Dragon received training for 11 years, and that's why he was chosen as the leader instead of the oldest member, Top.
Wow, wait a minute. Then how old was he when he first started?
He was recruited when he was only 7 years old, when he was in Little Lula. Anyway, G-Dragon showed a great potential as a leader even when he was a trainee. He appeared on a survival program before his debut and showed his stern leadership.
He must be very stern with the members, even though he's so kind and loving toward the fans.
But G-Dragon isn't just stern or critical toward the other members. He has high standards for himself and tries to set a good example for the other members.
I guess Big Bang owes their success to G-Dragon, who's stern with them.
True. But the next person on my list is completely different from G-Dragon.
Oh, who's that?
It's Chinese Onyu.
He seems so soft and nice. I can picture him being hard-hearted.
Chinese Mino has been talking about Onyu's leadership style before. He said that Onyu doesn't act like an auditorian. He instead leads them like a peer. And this has actually strengthened their bond.
It's nice how Onyu and his bandmates understand and care about one another so much.
All the groups admire Shiny for that. And in 2015, the best leader of the year chosen by idol group leaders was awarded to Onyu.
Wow, a leader chosen by other leaders. Congratulations to Onyu for that. Well, who's the last person on your list?
Yes, the last person and leader on my list also treats his bandmates with tender loving care is Shinhwa's Eric.
Wow, Shinhwa is the oldest idol group on the K-pop scene with 18 years of experience under their belt.
Yes, he is a veteran leader who has led Shinhwa to long-term success throughout communication and understanding.
Shinhwa has been around for 18 years without disbanding, and I'm sure Eric played a huge role in that.
Yes, Eric is good friends with all the other members and they are like brothers. But when it comes to work, he is very stern and straightforward.
Ah, he's very professional.
There's a reason why many people look up to Eric. In the mid-2000s, Eric was busy with his solo activities, filming dramas and commercials, and he was proposed an exclusive contract with a huge pay, but he declined it in order to stay with Shinhwa.
Wow, he's loyal.
That shows you that just not anyone can be a good leader. I like to praise all the leaders who are dedicated to their groups, especially you, Monica.
Now that brings us to the end of my top 6, and it's time for our camera director to choose whose list was better.
Who will our camera director side with today? Oh, yes, all right. Now, let's take a look at Shinhwa's Sniper, and I'll be back after this.